progress.
Hi, this is John Bouth with Go for Sport. And this session we're going to be viewing and experiencing about 100 different activities using agility ladders and Bosu balls. So that's like about 2 activities per minute. So we'll be flying through these different opportunities. Just before we get a little further here, just a reminder that every Tuesday and Thursday, I post an activity on Twitter or Instagram. So if you went to Twitter or Instagram at Canada Go for Sport, you'll find me there. You can look at past postings. And if you wanted to get updates every Tuesday and Thursday, you could do that by subscribing to my Twitter or Instagram. We're going to use a variety of different ladders in this first section. Again, this whole slideshow is also on my website, which is www.canadago4sport.com. And if you go to workshops, you'll find the PowerPoint listed there. So some of the ladders that we'll be using: the Screaming Orange Agility Ladder, the Fast Track Ladder, it just folds up in squares, very easy. The Secure Step, which has these softer rungs. The Ultra Fit, which rolls up, easy for storage. The Agility Trainer Pros here, which work really well. You can make little hurdles out of them as well. The High Rise Agility Ladder, kind of like the football tire kind of drills. Small modular agility ladders where you can pair them together. I love the herd ladder because you can set the height at different levels very easily. Whoops. So if you go on my website, each time you go there to one of the posts there, you'll we'll see it. There we go. There's also these hurdles and boundary markers that work really well, because if a child nicks one of these, they won't mess up the entire ladder. Just quick definitions. So running quicker than a walk, so both feet are on the ground at the same time. Jumping, pushing yourself off the surface with both feet, and hopping is pushing yourself off with one foot and balancing on the one foot. So first we're going to do on your feet ladder activities, then feet and hands, and then feet or with equipment. So it kind of gets a little more complex as we go. So we'll start off pretty simple. Hopscotch. I don't have a video for this one yet, but we're quite familiar with hopscotch, but really it's a ladder. And we toss items on and hop and jump through the pattern. So the first activity I just want to show is just every other rung run. And every other run. Here we go. Making sure we do both sides. One side, the other side, and the other side. Perfect. Now what you'll notice on each of these slides is that there's a link below the title. There's a full description of the activity if you click on that link. So again, just go to the PowerPoint, download it, and then you can get a full description by going to the link. And this one is every rung run. Here we go, running each step, one on. All right, and then high knee every other rung. Oh, sorry for delay.
All right, go ahead.
So high knee every other rung. So basically you're putting your left foot in on the outside of one rung, and then you're putting your right foot on the other rung on the other side.
Now, it's important to develop both sides of the body. Most of these videos are quite short. So for the woman that just did that run,
all right, go ahead.
High knee every
just come back the same way, so that she's using the other foot. So the same with tapping. He's going to be tapping in with his right. It would be good for her to go back again, the same ladder, or come back to the beginning and do the other side, so that you're tapping in the left side. So always need to do both sides of the body.
This is a tap in, so just running, and then each
run, pushing out, pushing out, pushing out, pushing out, pushing out. This is.
And then 3 jumps and 3 runs. Just a little bit more complicated.
3 jumps, 3 runs, 3 jumps, 3 runs.
Jumping every rung using the little hurdles here.
Jump, 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 set at different heights.
We have a nice plyometrics. Here's your high vertical jumps, just using the high hurdles. Great plyometric activity. Oh, there we go.
High vertical jumps, and here we go. Nicely done.
And jumping forward in and then hopping out.
Hop in one, out both, in one, out both, in one, out both. Hop in.
So we're jumping in, and then straddling out. In and out jumps.
Out, in, 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 and well done.
And then we got some 180s. So we're going to just move our way up the ladder by hops using the higher ladders. Great. And hopping in and hopping out using the high ladder. Out.
Okay, hopping in and out. Way to go.
Out. Back in.
Then out. Out.
Every wrong sideways run. Great agility activity.
Well done, well done.
Again, you could do it quickly or you could do it with high knees.
Well done, well done.
Sideways crossover runs. So,
Sideways alternate all the way up.
so the one foot would just move the other. In and out sideways run.
Okay, go ahead. It's gonna be an in, out, sideways run. Go ahead, he's gonna go for it.
And in, out, out each rung. In, out through each rung. And now we're going.
Okay, we're going in, out every run.
And we're using the
Forward and back and forward and back, and well done.
Sorry. Jumping in, and then out.
Jump in, jump out, jump in, next one, jump out, jump in, next one, jump out, jump in, next one. There we go. Jump in.
In and out jump jumps. Basically the same thing. And in. So this one's with pairs. In with high 10s and then back out.
Okay, it's going in, out with a high 10. Away we go. Yeah. There you go. In, high 10, in, high 10, in, high 10, in, high 10, in, high 10.
Sorry, I'm just hitting the wrong button once in a while. Downhill skiing.
Go ahead. So downhill skiing, just outside foot always lands outside the rung, inside foot always lands inside. So just a little slalom course. Go ahead.
And then here's your slalom skiing using more of an angled.
A little bit of slalom skiing here. In out jumps from each one.
And a boxing shuffle, keeping your hands up, arms up.
So we're doing a little boxing shuffle here, in and out each rung, keeping the arms up in boxing style. So it's a little boxing shuffle. Super.
Now we're going to make it just a little more complicated. We're going to go hands and feet ladder activities. So let's take a look at this one. In and out, out with your hands and your feet. And then out, out with hands. Sorry, there we go.
Nice, nice, nice. Well done.
So a nice plank activity. If you're running sideways, then with high fives. High five. Five. Yeah, using the opposite hand. So switching hands each time. Sideways, up, up, but your feet are the ones that are going back, back. Or sorry, up. There we go. Up, two, back one. Two, back one. Two, back one. And feet are going. Every rung sideways with hands. Again, you can walk it. You could walk it or do the push-up version. Mountain climber push-ups.
Power push-up. Next one, big step.
And then ladder push-ups. So pushing up, doing a push-up and going one rung into the next. Power.
There we go, up and down the ladder. Power push-ups from one to the next. Power push-up, next one.
And we'll make it a little bit more challenging and make it a 3-point push-up. And now we'll just add some additional equipment to our repertoire. So this will be a squat, 180 squat with a weighted ball. Sorry.
There's a squat. 180 squat. 180 squat. 180 squat.
And then just high knees, carrying a weighted ball. Actually, most of the activities could be done carrying a weighted ball.
Go ahead.
So basically what we're doing is we're holding a medicine ball at 11 pins, and we're just doing high knees, each foot in one rung, and you just try and go as fast as you can.
Awesome. Go ahead.
And this is a jump every other rung, but doing it with the weighted ball.
Okay, so this is a 2-foot jump every other rung while holding a 11-pound ball. All right, man, go. There he goes.
And then again, explosive jumps with the
2-foot jump every
with the
third
right
rung holding the ball.
Now we're using a slam ball. Slam balls are just a great work. A ladder ball bouncing each rung, just with a little ball. A lot of these are really great abdominal workouts. Crossover sideways, making it a bit more complicated, running sideways and twirling a ball around your body. So it requires a little bit more mental ability.
This is a left-right crossover while twirling a ball around. Go ahead.
There you go. So this is in and out with a ball toss. So each time you leave the ring, you toss a ball, you land in it, you receive a ball. This is jumping every rung while bouncing a ball. It's a vigorous bounce.
What we're doing is basically we're going to have to jump and toss the ball.
There he goes.
All right, go ahead.
Not small enough to do. What we're doing is basically.
And here we're going to do a human ladder jumps with everybody in a push-up position. So the rungs are actually the people. So the person is going to jump over everybody, and everybody's going to go in a push-up position. They will then take the ball, roll it underneath everybody. The last person takes the ball. Everybody goes down. Last person jumps over. Everybody goes in a push-up position, and we'll roll the ball again. Here we go. And push. Nice. This is going to be in, out, out while dribbling a ball against the ground with a racket.
Just in and out each one and dribbling the ball with the paddle.
We get a little more challenging here. This is in and out with a racket rally, but this time hitting the ball or bird up in the air.
Woo!
Pretty challenging to keep that going. Then lastly, lunges with badminton. So basically lunging in and out of the ladder while striking a bird against the wall. Pretty tough. But yeah, for your more elite badminton players, that would be a good challenge. There's also a couple of games that I like to just introduce you to, ladder games. This is rock, paper, scissor. And basically they're going to do a rock, paper, scissor. They're going to just sort of slap their sides, put their hands out, or clap their hands. Sorry. Here we go. And put the rock, paper, scissors. If they win, they continue moving down the ladder. If they lose, they go to the back of their group. And if you get right to the very end, you would score a touchdown for your team. One space in between. Touchdown just at the end. This last one is snowflake. So we basically have got a series of ladders going and teams at each end. At each end, there's, let's say, begin with 3 bean bags for each team. One player goes into the ladder. Anytime they meet somebody, they play rock, paper, scissors. If they win, they continue. If they lose, they go to the back of their line, and the next player on their team goes into the snowflake. If they continue to go all the way and make it down to the end of the team's ladder, they would pick up a beanbag, run back to their team, and their next player goes. So the object is to try to get as many beanbags as possible. And the way you do that is by winning rock, paper, scissors games and choosing lines that are open.
This is a game called Snowflake. Players play rock, paper, scissors by jumping into space. When they meet somebody, they play rock, paper, scissors. And they try to get as many beanbags as they can. So they can go wherever they want, but only one person from each team is allowed to be on the floor. So if you lose rock, paper, scissors, or if you get a beanbag, you go back to your team.
Here it goes. Oh, you would have got one. So that's a whole series of 25 minutes or so of ladder activities. Now let's go to Bosu balls, and again we're going to go through. We're going to increase the complexity as we move through the activities. So the first number of activities, we're going to familiarize ourselves with the Bosu ball and our body. So just doing side planks, and each of these activities will have a couple of different ways of doing it. So here we go.
So here we're doing a side plank and just elevating hips. The body is straight, and you can keep your legs straight, or as you go up to the top, you can lift one leg as well.
And then here again, they would need to just flip to the other side and do the opposite as well. So you're not just developing one side of your body. So this is a gluteus bridge, and just kind of a straight bridge, and then this one with lifting one leg in the air.
So here we're using a bridge off of the Bosu ball. The one person is just going up, keeping their body erect, nice straight line, beautiful. And then the other goes up to a straight line and then lifts one leg. We'll alternate legs because we want to develop the whole person, not just one side. So one time it's right leg, and then the next time it's a left leg. Beautiful.
So these are split squats, basically with one leg on the Bosu ball.
All right. So here we're doing squats, standing in front of the ball, doing a few squats on one leg, and keeping the front leg about 90 degrees, and trying to get the other leg knee to almost touch the ground. And we'll switch it. So we do the right or left leg first, and then we'll switch to the other leg again to balance the entire body. All right.
This is a stork stand, and here we're keeping the one Bosu ball bottom down and this one upside down. Makes it more challenging.
All right, so here we're just trying to stand on the ball, holding our balance. One ball is right side up, the other one is upside down. So both work. A little more difficult when the ball is upside down. We can also try a stork stand. So it'll be just on one leg and we'll just give it a go. Arms out for balance, and we can try the one leg and then we'll flip it and we'll see if we can do it off the other leg as well. Awesome. Awesome.
Stepping up with high knees, and again, one case we got the ball right side up and the other one upside down.
Okay, this is high knees, so we can go ahead. So just step up and a high knee. One person is playing with the ball upside down and the other right side up. So leg forward and a high knee. And then we'll flip legs. So again, balancing the whole body. And in this case, we're using the other leg. So step up and with a nice high knee.
Now we're going to add some jumps to it, so it's going to become a little bit more complicated. So we're going to do 180 jumps here.
All right, there we go. And it's just a jump onto the ball, and jumping off with a 180. Jumping on the ball, jumping with a 180. And we're always facing the same way when we jump, again, developing both sides of the body. Excellent.
Now we're going to do some lateral jumps, and again, we're going to go both ways, so we are developing both sides of the body as well.
All right, we're doing some lateral jumps here. So they're just jumping sideways onto the ball and jumping off. Jumping sideways, jumping off. Jumping sideways, jumping off.
For my well.
Side steps onto and off the Bosu ball.
So here we go. So we're just stepping onto the ball, maintaining balance, stepping onto the ball, step off, step on, step off. A good way to begin is to get balance on the ball. So here we go.
It's going to be straight up jumps. Again, working on balance and proprioceptive senses.
Okay, and there we go. And these are just jumps for balance. So go ahead. So arms forward, then arms back and up and do a jump and land on the ball, staying nicely balanced. Beautiful.
Now we're going to jump on and off the ball.
All right, here we go. So these are jumps on and off the ball. So forward and backward. And just holding it for a sec when you land on the ball. And instead of going just forward or just backward, you can go all the way through. So we go forward, through, and then backward and land. Forward and through and backward and land. Beautiful.
And we got some 180 jumps.
All right, there we go. And it's just a jump onto the ball, and jumping off with a 180. Jumping on the ball, jumping with a 180.
Apologies. Now we're going to use a Bosu ball and do a number of plank and push-up activities. So this is going to be a burpee to balance, and then doing a 180. Oops. Oh, there we go. Sorry.
We're starting off with the burpee, and then we'll go up and do a 180 off of the jump, and another burpee. And jump onto the ball, 180 jump off, another burpee, the jump with the 180.
We're going to do mountain climbers next, and with either the hands on the Bosu ball or feet on the ball.
So we're doing mountain climbers. So just starting in a push-up position, one with hands on the ball, and then one with hands on the ground and feet on the ball.
Just straight push-ups, and one again with hands on the ball, the other with feet on the ball. Being a little higher makes it a bit more challenging.
All right, and we're doing some push-ups here. One person doing regular push-ups with hands on the ball. The other person is doing push-ups with feet on the ball. And one person doing push-ups. So Greg, why don't you do the push-ups now, just regular push-ups with one leg up. And then we'll switch the other leg. All right, and then we'll both do shoulder taps. So we'll just hold that position, and we'll just go tap one shoulder, tap the other shoulder. All right, and
This is a truck driver wheel push-up. So if you imagine that Greg here is at say 4 o'clock, and then he'll just go to a neutral position, and then he'll go to say 7 o'clock. So pretty challenging.
here we're going to a truck driver or bus driver. We're going to go to 4 o'clock, and then we'll go back to neutral. And then we'll go to 10 o'clock. And then we'll go to neutral. Then we'll go to 4 o'clock. And neutral. And 10 o'clock. And that works so great. Here we're going to...
Requires quite a bit of power. We're going to do some squats and some with the resistance. So these are just regular squats, but one with the ball right side up, the other with the ball upside down, which is more challenging.
So we're doing squats here. One with the ball right side up, the other with the ball upside down. A little harder with the ball upside down. So we're doing squats.
Now we're going to do some jump squats with a 90-degree turn. I don't have a video for that one. So basically you jump in the air, turn 90, land, jump in the air, turn 90. This is a dumbbell swing. So basically just using some small dumbbells, swinging them forward.
Great. So we're doing squats with weights. So bring it down, let the weights lift you up a little bit, and come back down in a balanced position. Great.
And then we can also use the Bosu ball as a bench for bench press. Again, just using some light dumbbells appropriate to whatever group you've got.
Okay, and here we're just doing presses. So we're trying to get our bodies nice and straight, and just using dumbbell weights appropriate for what you're capable of doing, and just doing like bench presses off with your back on the balls.
This is a partner resistance band pull, so they've got to get a good syncing. So while one person pulls with the right arm, the other person pulls with the left arm, and they go back and forth on that one, trying to maintain their balance.
All right, so here we go. So a resistance band pull. So they're both pulling with the right, and then their left, and their right, and their left, while they're keeping balance on the ball.
Now we're going to start using medicine and omnicon balls with the Bosu ball. So eyeballs is tossing a medicine ball off of a wall to your partner whilst maintaining balance on the Bosu ball. You could also use lighter balls, basketballs, volleyball.
So this is just a high ball. If we had a volleyball net, we could do it over the volleyball net. If we had basketball hoops out, we could toss it over the bar. We could just also do it off of the wall as they're doing here. It's just nice high balls and staying balanced.
And this is partner back-to-back medicine ball toss. So they're facing backwards. They'll toss it the one way, then they'll go the other way, and then they'll go back again. So again, we're developing both sides of the body.
All right, so they're starting with facing backwards with a weighted ball, throwing from one side to the other side, working the right and the left, working both sides of the body, trying to maintain balance with the weighted ball.
And this is a partner medicine ball toss facing each other, but going from one side to the other side.
Okay, so here we're tossing a weighted ball, going from the one side and then going to the other side. So throwing first from the left and then from the right, all the while maintaining balance on the Bosu ball. Okay.
This is a ball slam, so you're going to be jumping up in the air as they go down. They slam the ball, either using like a basketball or a volleyball or a more weighted ball, but obviously not a slam ball, not something that bounces.
All right, away we go. We're jumping up, tossing the ball down and catching. Could be done with like a volleyball, basketball, soccer ball, or the heavier weighted ball.
There's some V-sits using an omnicon ball, but again, you could use a volleyball or a basketball. And we'll go one way, and then we would have them turn around the other way, again, using both sides of the body.
All right, so doing that V-sit up still with the omnicon ball, great abdominal workout here. All right.
This is a partner omnicon 2-ball pass. So basically one ball is going low, one ball is going high.
All right, standing on the Bosu balls, we're keeping the red ball low each time and the other ball high each time, keeping nice balance. So because they're tossing one ball high, one ball low, they're working both tossing and catching while maintaining balance.
And again, you could use basketballs,
All right, standing.
other kinds of balls as well. This is a 2-ball bounce. One person trying to keep 2 omnicon balls up in the air. Again, could also do this with volleyballs or basketballs.
Okay, so you're going to try to bounce the ball while staying on the Bosu ball. Partner can help out just a little. Okay.
This is doing burpees again, but using the Bosu ball as a rebounder.
Okay, so go ahead. So we're doing a burpee, grabbing the Bosu ball, doing a bounce back to partner. Burpee, and bouncing the ball back to partner.
And there's some game-oriented ones here too. This is a numbered snag. So if there's, they're gonna roll the dice. If it's odd or even you can establish it. Then you pick up the bean bag and you get a point. If you were playing as odd, you pick up the bean bags. If it was even and you pick the bean bag, your partner would get a point. You only pick it up when there's when it's either odd or even, whatever you stipulate. And again, you'd use one side for a little while, and then you would flip sides to develop both sides of the body.
So here it's just an addition game, staying in a plank. If it's
You got it
even,
wrong.
they try to pick it up. And if it's odd, you don't. Whoever picks it up first gets a point. Whoever picks it up when they shouldn't, the other person gets a point. All right, let's switch sides. Oh, somebody got a point there. Neither.
Here we're going to be playing planked hockey, either with a beanbag or a ball. And you need to try to roll the ball or slide the beanbag in between the two hands to score a point.
They're trying to slide the beanbag into the between other person's hands while they're in a push-up position. Oh, and there's a goal. And they're doing it first with the beanbag, but you could also do that with a ball equally well.
Now we're going to just juggle using rackets in either a badminton or a tennis or a pickleball while maintaining balance on the Bosu ball.
So they're just trying to juggle a bird or a ball while they're standing on the Bosu ball. It's pretty challenging. And that's all right, we can just try again. We learn by trying. So they're just...
And then here we're going to try to rally a ball back and forth, or you could do it in badminton as well while staying on the Bosu ball.
Okay, while standing on the Bosu ball, they're just going to hit the balls back and forth and just keep it going. It's a pretty tough little challenge. For badminton players, you might even want to try with badminton rackets and a badminton bird.
This is a setting, volleyball setting. Again, while working from different balanced positions. So a really great drill for setters.
All right, standing on a Bosu ball and just setting to self. And now we're just passing it back and forth while staying on the Bosu ball.
Pretty challenging. Anyways, a lot of this equipment is available through Gopher Sport. If you go to my website, www.canada.go4sport, there's like over 700 games there with links to over 300 videos. So again, there's the website. And again, if you went to the workshop section, you'll find a copy of the PowerPoint. The Gopher Sport, it's got hundreds of great equipment ideas. You can go to their website. The beautiful thing about Gopher Sport is that it's 100% unconditionally guaranteed. So if you have any concern with any of the products that it breaks before you think it should, it's not a lifetime guarantee, but it's your guarantee. Basically, if you think, hey, that broke already, give us a call and we'll replace it or refund you the money. No questions, no hassles, whatever. I also have a Pinterest account, also Canada Go for Sport. There's 23 boards and 800 more, plus 800 pins. One of the pins has got like 1.8 million views. YouTube, a little over 500 videos. You can subscribe to that. So as I add new videos, hopefully when COVID is over, I'll be adding more. But you can subscribe in any event and get them later on. Again, every Tuesday and Thursday at Canada Go for Sport on Twitter and Instagram, I post something. you have any questions or concerns, you can email me at johnbile50@gmail.com. Be happy to chat with you. So thanks for all the wonderful people that inspire each other at these conferences. Looking forward to seeing everybody face to face again, and for Go for Sport for their innovative products and high quality equipment. Again, download the slides at my website and go to workshops. Let me stop sharing. And so once again, thank you for allowing me into your lives here and to share some ideas. And look forward to seeing you again face to face. Blessings in your wonderful work, helping children be physically active and maintain mental wellness. All right. See you.